Yo, what's good, Griff43 here back in the day, and today, guys, spring is back, and there is a brand new FORZATHON that has just released today. So if you guys want to go ahead and pick up a Porsche Cayman GTS, here is a guide to all of the challenges that are a part of this FORZATHON, as well at the end of it, what I'm going to do is I'm also going to say the order that I think that these FORZATHON challenges should be completed in. That way you can sort of do some of them at the same time sort of deal. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop on into it. So to start things off, what we have is Spring Speed. Perform 20 speed skills to receive 35,000 credits. So go ahead and make your way over to the highway with a really fast car, such as my Porsche 918 Spider, and start busting down it as fast as you can. As the faster you go, the faster you will rake in speed skills. Because once you get over 200 miles an hour, you start getting ultimate speed skills, which do come in a little bit quicker than the regular ones. As well, try doing this on a line, as there are actually going to be fewer traffic cars on the freeway, and thus you'll be able to avoid them a little bit more often and not have to deal with the fact that you're crashing. And finally, go ahead and take note of my skill score, which is currently at the top of the screen, which is 35,000, as that will be important later on in the video. So up next, what we have is a Drizzle Driver. Complete a race to receive 35,000 experience. Now this could be something as simple as a drag race or something as complex as Goliath, but why not make it fun? This is an opportunity to do something you wouldn't normally do, such as grab this Ferrari 458, lift it and make it a rally car and just take it off-road. Just do something crazy with it. That's what I plan on doing, guys, and it is a heck of a lot of fun to go ahead and do something like this. So after that, what we have is bounding around. Perform 10 Kangaroo Skills to receive 55,000 credits, and the best way that I know how to go ahead and do this is go ahead and make your way towards the Outback Festival site, and from there just sort of take off across the Outback in an off-road car, as that's going to make it a little bit easier to handle the car as you're just bouncing around across the Outback. And as you guys see, I'm getting quite a few Kangaroo Skills here. And in order to perform a Kangaroo Skill, what you need to do is you need to get a couple of air skills back to back, as that is definitely something that is important to realize. You know, it's not just driving across the Outback. You have to get a couple of air skills back to back in order to perform these. Now, I also want you guys to go ahead and pay attention to my skill score at the moment, as we just crossed the 20,000 barrier, as that will become important in our next. So finally, what we have is fresh skills. Perform 5 ultimate skill chains to receive our main prize, being the Porsche Cayman GTS, which, guys, I'm definitely excited to go ahead and get my hands on. Right now in the auction house, these cars are going for quite a bit of money, so if you guys do not have one yet, this may be your best chance to go ahead and pick one up. So in order to perform an ultimate skill chain, what you need is a base skill chain score of 20,000 points. So right now, I'm just about to pass the 10,000 point barrier. So I'm about halfway there to my ultimate skill chain. So there's a couple other ways that you can go ahead and do this. My favorite method is, of course, via drifting, just because I enjoy drifting. But if you're not very good at drifting, there are other ways to go ahead and do it. As I was saying earlier in the video, take note of my skill chain score, because when we were going ahead and doing the speed skills, we achieved a skill chain score of over 30,000, and when we were doing our Kangaroo Skills, we also achieved a skill chain score of over 20,000, meaning that we got at least an ultimate skill chain from both of those tasks. So if you guys are not good at drifting, or you need another way to go ahead and perform these, those are two very good methods to go ahead and choose. Or another way you can do is just head over to the airport and just start sliding around up and down the runway, as there's not a whole lot of traffic cars to get in the way. As you guys see right here in Surfer's Paradise, there are quite a few, and I have crashed into quite a few of those. So finally, guys, the order that I think that you should go ahead and complete this FORZATHON in is go ahead and start with bounding around, as during this process of getting your Kangaroo Skills, you're also going to receive a few speed skills, and you might along the way also receive an ultimate skill chain. And then after that, go ahead and try Drizzle Driver, as during your race you will also receive some speed skills, and if by the end of Drizzle Driver you haven't received your speed skills, then what I would recommend you go ahead and do is go ahead and start performing your spring speed. Finally, after that, finish off with your ultimate skill chains if you have not received all 5 already. So, but anyway though, that's what we're going to go and wrap it up for today. If you guys want to, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at twitter.com/Grip413 and Instagram.com/Grip413. And as well, if you like this video, go and make sure to hit that like button down below for us, because you guys already know your support is so greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe for more videos come out all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.